Well, greetings friends and welcome back. Happy Ganesha Chaturthi. We invite the being in our hearts to remove our obstacles, instill wisdom, and move forward in this life. How's your moon cycle going? Are you considering continuing to shred and release and give away? Because when you give these things away, it opens up space for great things to come in. And in doing so, we recently came across the most glorious being, a divine soul. She indeed has a message for all of humanity and asked if we could be the conduit to share it. Dear ones, in this time of your life, we have a message for you. Beloved human being, you have the right to access love at all times. You have the right to discover the love that is always here for you. Nothing can take this right from you. It is inherent in the fabric of reality, and you are also made of this same love. You are love. It is because of this love that you decided to become human. You are not human in spite of love. You are not human because you are a departure from an era of love. You are human because you were in love with humanity, in love with the saga that is occurring here, in love with who you decided to become. When you come to realize that love is your identity and your right, you begin to lose the fear to show it to others. You begin to gain clarity of what love is. For humans have many misconceptions about love. You do not have enough words in many languages to convey the different meanings. But when you are in tune with love, you realize that fear is not necessary. You begin to understand the reason that fear is considered the opposite of love. You see how you can love even those who would purposely hurt you. For you understand that love does not require you to be a victim. You begin to see that you can love those who are different from you, because love does not ask that you start being like those you love. You begin to see that you can love those who are blind or in weakness, for you loving them does not ask you to endorse their weaknesses. You begin to see that you can love those who do not love you, for you lose nothing in showing love, and you cannot lose any amount of love, no matter how much you give away, for you are love. And you cannot run out for what you are. And most importantly, you begin to see the simplicity in returning to love for yourself. No matter how many times you stray from it or make choices that bring you into darkness, you see that loving yourself brings no risks, for love does not ask you to stop pursuing self-growth while you are loving yourself. In essence, love gives to all, including yourself, and love loses nothing in the process. Love is infinite, and therefore it cannot be depleted in its use. Love has no boundaries, and so it cannot be violated. Love sees all, and so it does not ask you to become blind and naive when you use it. Love has no strings attached, and so you are not obligated to others when you show it. Love is not conditional, and so you do not need to wait until you perform a certain way to give it to yourself. You tend to wait until things are good and behave well before you let love flow for yourself and others. It is a game you play that the universe does not play with you. For in reality, love is there when you perform well. Love is there when you sin. Love is there when you build good things for yourself in life. Love is there when you make choices that create pain and chaos for yourself. Love is there when you show it to others. Love is there when you choose to hide your love and tune into hate instead. You cannot escape it, for it is who you are, and it is the nature of the universe. You are free to play the game of to love or not to love, for that is your free will. But no matter how you play the game, you change nothing about the nature of love and the presence of love. You may play the game of seeking love, but you already have it even when you think you don't. You may play the game of withholding love, but your soul is emanating it even when your ego struggles to hide it. You may play the game of trying to earn love, but it is already deposited in fullness into your human bank account. You may make a list of what must be done to be worthy of love, but you are enveloped in love before you even start your list. The only reason to play the game is to discover over time that the game is an illusion and was never needed. There is no shame in playing it, for there is value in discovering this way. Yet, you are also free in every moment to stop the game and immediately access that which you are swimming in every moment. You are a fish in water, ever seeking for water, sometimes believing you found it, and other times telling stories about why the water has gone away, all while you swim in it. Except you are a fish who cannot even leave the water of love, for when the day comes that you evolve and leave the water, you discover that you can breathe the air of love. And when the day comes that you evolve and leave the planet, you discover that you can live within the empty space of the universe, still enveloped in the galactic energy of love. Whether you like it or not, you cannot escape love. All you can do is shift your awareness into it and out of it. That is your free will. Your old religions and human organizations have told you that you often leave love and must find or earn your way back. But this is not true. You cannot escape that which is eternally present for you. All you can do is choose whether or not to be aware of it. If the sun is shining upon your face and you find a way not to see it, to not feel it, through your gift of imagination, does that make the sun disappear from existence? Beloved humans, we invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Spread your arms wide. Let go of all attempts to control anything and fall backwards within your mind. Think not about that which will catch you. Find the relief of letting it all go and following into the embrace of love. It is there, right now, all around, within you and outside of you, and emanating from you. You are the hero who chooses to forget the love so that you could journey to find it all around you again, thus enlarging the very nature of the physical universe itself because of the journey. For though the human is made of love, and within love at all times, the human who becomes aware of love suddenly channels the energy of love in a way that is like a new illuminating sun being suddenly born around every world that was previously living in the light of dusk. The truth of these words can be felt if you let it, if you are ready, if you let go. Then you can learn that the person who most freely accepts love becomes the one who most easily gives it away. For you have learned that you are not giving that which comes from a limited bucket. You discover you are giving that which flows eternally and can never, ever be diminished, even a bit. Worlds without end. Thank you, my friends, for listening to this message. If you resonate with this, even in the slightest, please share it with someone who too is struggling to feel this love. One love rules this planet, this universe. We are but one. Remember this. Remember who you are and what your duty is here to do in spreading this message forth. We all must know the truth of love.